Hey there, welcome to my crib. Vet practice. Come on in. So this is the waiting room, and it's where all the clients will come to hang out and bring their patients. Of course, a beautiful sign, the Chobham Vet. And we've just been open about a week. Coming through the reception. This is Abby, our receptionist. This is Jason. Say hi, guys. Walking through. So this is our consult room. This is where the magic happens. So, oh, there's our vet Claire. Say hi. This is where we have all of our medications. We do our basic examinations in here. This is where we see your animal and you. We discuss the problems and we work out the plan to try and correct them. So Mango's here as well. Come on, Mango, let's go. Good boy. This is our imaging suite, which is very exciting. It's got a number of very expensive gadgets, which are super useful to be able to diagnose any kind of condition with your pet. So this is an ultrasound machine, which I use to scan hearts, scan abdomens. It's a really useful bit of kit. Very expensive bit of kit, but it's so handy to be able to look inside the animal before we actually use surgery. And of course, you may be aware of X-ray. This bit of kit is amazing. Not only can I move my table around, which is very exciting, in a sort of lovely 360 motion to get them underneath the X-ray head, but also this particular machine is voice activated, so I can basically tell it to get ready for an X-ray and it'll do so, and then we can take the film and then it shoots up straight away onto the screen in front of me, which allows me to then hopefully diagnose whatever it is that's ailing your pet. So you might have noticed that Mango is helping me out on this tour. He knows the practice inside and out. He has been through the whole process of the building work. He met all of the amazing tradespeople that came together to build this amazing veterinary practice. So yeah, he's the perfect concierge for you guys. So come this way. So the next spot we've got, this is our kennels for our dogs. So we've got sort of smaller dogs that will go here, little sort of laundry area, and then we've got a nice little walk-in dog kennel. So this is for our bigger dogs. Bathroom, self-explanatory. Right, so let's go upstairs. Right, so we've got a little kitchen this way, and then we have our cat kennels here. So it's always nice for cats to have a nice little sort of closeted area where just they hang out, no dogs, and a low traffic area. So because they're quite a stressful, anxious creature, so it's always nice to sort of have them hidden away somewhere quiet where you can close the door and allow them to relax. This is a really important room. This is our lab area where we perform lots of different tests to determine what's causing your animal to be unwell, or finding out a little bit more information to be able to sort of diagnose and effectively treat patients as well. So we have here this a group of blood machines here. This one does hematology and this one does biochemistry. So hematology is like red and white blood cell counts. Biochemistry is things like urea and creatinine, ALT, ALKP, the kind of liver enzymes. It does loads of different tests, glucose levels as well. It gives us lots of information. This is a set view. This is a machine where we put a little bit of urine in, and again, it gives us lots of information. It tells us if there's protein in it, tells us if there's glucose in it, tells us if there's crystals in it. Also gives us pH. Again, lots of information to be gleaned from this machine. Next to this, we've got a standard microscope, which I'm sure a lot of you recognize, but this little baby is incredible. This is how good science around veterinary medicine is becoming. This is an AI-driven microscope. So we can literally put anything underneath there. A slide with, say, a fine needle aspirate where we pop a needle into something and pull away some cells, put it onto a slide, and then place it in that position. This machine will then be able to read it and determine what cells are present there, and even suggest sending it off to a pathologist, and it will do it without me doing anything. It will literally send the image away to a pathologist, and a few hours later I'll get their professional advice come back. So an amazing bit of kit that I've never had before, but I'm really glad that she's here. Beautiful machine. This is an autoclave. So an autoclave basically sterilizes all of the equipment that we use at the vet practice. Everything needs to be super clean to make sure that we don't cause infections whilst we're performing surgery. So all the surgery kit, scrubbing brushes and hand towels and things like that all need to go into this machine to be sterilized. It does that by causing a huge amount of pressure, which causes a lot of temperature and basically kills off all the nasty bugs. And then alongside that, of course, we have lots of computers in the practice to be able to keep all of our notes nice and safe. Right, come this way. Mango, come. Mango, come. So this is the main office area, and then we've got a prep area and a surgery. You may have noticed the door is pretty low, and the reason it's low is because this is a building that's grade 2 listed, and it's about 500 years old. So people back then were a little bit more diminutive than myself and Nathan and the rest of the team. So we do have to do a bit of a limbo as we go into this particular room. So this is the prep room, come on through. So this is a spot where we perform dirty procedures. So we either prep an animal for surgery in here, we'll do dentals in here, we'll sort of clip fur off animals, abscesses, that sort of thing. But they're all in here, and then this is a tub table so we can sort of wash them all off. So this is where Mango will get a bit of a puppy bath from time to time as well. This is a scrub sink, so this is where I'll wash my hands in preparation for surgery. And then we've got one of my favorite features. This is a swing door, and I come through to here with my hands nice and clean into the beautiful surgery. So this is a room that's always an end stage room. So it's a place where we don't tend to go in unless we're about to perform surgeries. We have lots of different pieces of kit. This is an anesthetic machine, obviously a surgery table, and also we've got a multi-parameter which basically tests for everything from oxygen saturation to blood pressure, pulse rate, etc., respiration rate. So, and of course a beautiful surgery light which looks a little bit like a spaceship, but it's nice and bright and will allow me to see what I need to see to perform surgery the best that I possibly can. But I love this room, I love surgery, so it's really lovely to have a beautiful space that I call my own. And I forgot to mention two of my favorite local things, and they're very local. Follow me. Seconds out the back door is a beer garden for the pub. So, like immediately you're in a pub, which is unbelievably British, but awesome as well. So this is a little pub for the horse and groom. This building has been here for a very long time, and this pub sort of goes back to being a very community feel pub. It's amazing. There's a vicar that runs a poker night on Monday, so if you're around and you like poker, you like vicars, come along. And then straight at the front as well is the Sun Inn. I'll show you, let me show you. Right, let's go this way. And then you just see through the window is the Sun Inn just there. A really lovely pub run by a great Portuguese guy called Ricardo, absolute legend, and it's a fantastic pub as well. So it's quite a dangerous place to work because I have a pub at every exit. And also thank you so much to Chobham Flowers for my beautiful welcoming bouquet. That was really nice. We also got a cake from Basil and Blue just up the road, so we've been very lucky. So let's pop across the way. I'll show you where the great coffee place is. So I'll just leave Mango at the practice with the team. So we just walk across here. But this is an amazing village, and I love it so much because it's really international. I thought when I first got here that maybe I'd be the only foreigner, but in fact, there's lots of international business owners, which is what I love. It's sort of why I think Britain is so special, because there's a melting pot of different people from different places, all living together, and certainly in Chobham, that's happening in harmony. Right, so we need to scuttle across the road. So that's the cutting room. So this is a hairdressing salon. It's called the Cutting Room, and the family that run it have been here for 300 years. Can you believe it? Come this way. So this is Pasha. Come on in. They love dogs, which is great. So, hi guys. Hi. Ooh, morning. I love a cappuccino, please. Thank you. These guys have been in the village for how long? 18 years?
18 years, yeah.
18 years. The first of the international business owners. Completely independent and not the last. They're the trendsetters. They're the ones that broke the seal. And now they can't get rid of us. That's Pasha. Bye, Jackie. See ya. Bye. Let's head back to the practice. So, surprisingly, it's a really busy street for a small village, but it's thriving and it's vibrant, so it's exciting to be part of it. I'll just give you a little rundown. So we've got so many different restaurants. So we've got an Italian restaurant there, we've got the 2 pubs. Down that way we've got an Indian restaurant. So we're very blessed, very lucky. And there's a wine shop as well, which is maybe a little bit of a favourite of mine too. So that's the tour, not just of the practice, but also of Chobham itself, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Bye for now.